Do you want to live to be 100 years old and still be able to lift weights and enjoy life? Watch this video. Before you start, don't forget to subscribe to Bellyfatzone channel to receive useful videos. Mr. Savino still regularly lifts weights, does cardio, and feels like he is 30 years old. Mr. Savino drives himself to the gym most days of the week to work out for 3 hours. I didn't want to go to the gym when I was 100 years old, but I went anyway. I know that it is necessary if I want to be healthy and enjoy life. Most 100-year-olds are no longer interested in things. But my days are still as normal as when I was 30 years old, said Mr. Savino, who lives in Pennsylvania, USA. Exercise is much better than drugs. A lot of people live on drugs alone, but I don't. I only take medicine for high blood pressure, he added. Mr. Savino lifts weights on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays and does cardio on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He also walks on a treadmill, does a stationary bike ride, and does some exercises for the legs, arms, and shoulders. He has practiced the habit since 1983. One of his training sessions always starts at 7:30 a.m. and ends at 10:30 a.m. That makes me feel good. When I leave the gym after 3 hours of training, I feel much better than when I first arrived. I am more flexible and motivated, said Mr. Savino. The 100-year-old man has never had a serious illness like cancer or heart disease. But he has been struggling with balance in recent years due to Meniere's disease, an ear disorder, and has had to use a walker. His good memory and acumen allowed him to converse with ease and humor. He attributes his longevity to his genetics and healthy lifestyle. Grateful for good genes. Both Savino's father and mother were born in Italy. When they came to the US, my parents were very poor, so they couldn't go to the doctor much, but they lived a very healthy life, he said. His father lived to be 84 and his mother to be 89. Diet. Not being a meat eater, Mr. Savino prefers seafood and vegetables. He also enjoys making frittata, an Italian dish made from eggs, once a week. A lot of people eat as much as they want until they are full. I just ate until the craving was gone and stopped. I don't eat any special food. I order everything on the menu like everyone else, but I don't have much interest in steak and meat, he explained. Enjoy life. On the occasion of his 100th birthday in August 2022, Mr. Savino bought himself a car, the Lincoln sedan he had rented before. He drives himself to the gym and grocery store for his weekly shopping. He likes sweets but enjoys only limited amounts. He eats a baby dessert at lunch and, after dinner, enjoys cookies or chocolate pudding. Spend time with the people you love. Mr. Savino has been married to his high school sweetheart, Barbara, for 70 years. He is of Italian descent, and she comes from an Irish family. Ms. Savino passed away 11 years ago at the age of 89. We were a very good couple, he said. What kind of foods do centenarians around the world eat? Food obviously has a lot of influence on human health. Some experts point to a healthy diet as one of the secrets to longevity. So what kind of foods do centenarians around the world eat? According to CNBC, Mr. Dan Buettner is the author of the book, The Blue Zone's American Kitchen: 100 Recipes to Live to 100. Mr. Buettner has delved into locations around the world where people with long lives live and studied their eating habits. Mr. Buettner defined blue zones as areas with the highest percentage of centenarians in the population, including certain areas in Japan, Italy, Greece, and Costa Rica, as well as a community in California. Of course, there could be many reasons for the longevity of residents in these areas. For example, many residents of these areas have the opportunity to travel from place to place, and they also experience less stress than most Americans. However, after studying the eating habits of these residents for decades, Mr. Buettner summarized the 5 most commonly eaten foods and called them the 5 pillars of the longevity diet. He found that 65% of their diets were complex carbohydrates. These 5 foods include: 1. Whole grains like corn, rice, and oats, complex carbohydrates. 2. Green leafy vegetables. 3. Root vegetables such as potatoes and sweet potatoes, complex carbohydrates. 4. Nuts. 5. Beans, complex carbohydrates. I hope the information provided by bellyfatzone above will assist you in living a healthier and more enjoyable life. Don't forget to share this video to your loved one. Thank